is Danny Masterson. And that gentleman is now sitting in prison for 30 years for serial rape. He is a Scientologist, meaning he's a member of this church. And as part of the case that was led to his charges, one of the Jane Does had their dogs murdered, and this place covered it up. The other Jane Doe that he raped was actually drugged at a Scientology restaurant, and he was then taken a block down the street and raped her. Another Jane Doe, when...
You're absolutely right.
Yes.
You're absolutely right.
Yes. And the other Jane Doe, she came forward to several leaders and parishioners in Scientology, and instead of doing their job of being a public reporter and reporting it to the police, they withheld information from the police and so suppressed the Jane Doe from trying to go forward with filing a case. But luckily he is now in prison, but to this day they still refuse to basically excommunicate this individual, Danny Masterson. They also refuse to divest from any of his companies. So they are... Yes, 100%. 100%. I was over in Los Angeles. Oh, yes, yes. So there's levels. Basically, the highest level you can achieve in this place is called OT. OT8 is their highest rank. It's similar to Tom Cruise, who's also a Scientologist. Danny Masterson has given this cult millions and millions and millions of dollars. So they're still in very good standing. People like Tom Cruise and John Travolta who are in here are very well aware of what this place does, and they still choose to be a part of this cult. And so that is why I'm out here protesting. What's that? Yes. Yeah, he's been here for a very long time. He's very public about it. He's given tens of millions of dollars. Another funny thing is, do you know the show The Simpsons? So there's Homer, right, the father, and then Bart, the son of Homer. So the voice actress that voices Bart, she actually is a Scientologist, and she has donated, she's very public, she's donated tens of millions to this place as well. A lot of celebrities and a lot of... Yes, this is one of their largest, what they call their ideal organization, which is basically a bigger building. There's one here, there's one in New York City, and there's also one in Harlem. So those are the biggest locations in New York State, but they have locations all across the US. Their real big center is in the Los Angeles area in California. Yeah. So here's my standing, right? As far as beliefs, this is their actual belief when you get down to what their Bible says, right? They believe that 75 million years ago, there is this planet similar to Earth, but not quite. There was overpopulation. This alien overlord called Xenu, to prevent overpopulation, basically threw everybody into a volcano. Their spirits, after they were killed in the volcano, rose up, and those spirits now are attached to us. In order to remove those spirits, which cause issues like alcohol addiction, like depression, you have to pay money to this church to remove them off of you. And that, I know it's crazy as hell. I'm fine with them having the belief. The problem is that's not where it ends. They also don't believe that children are children. Yeah, they also don't believe that children are children. They think that children are really just adults. Everybody's always an adult. And when you ask a child a question, they can understand and answer it just like an adult. And that's what leads to a whole bunch of chomo shit. The rape stuff, these are adults, but there's a whole bunch of chomo shit that happens behind the scenes here.